For decades, tension between Ghanaians and Nigerians have always risen to a high point, leading to the destruction of many shops owned by Nigerians in many Ghanaian cities.
You can do whatever you have here in your country. But mind you that you people, some of your people is in my country.
And we got gold on them, we got cash on them, and we got 12 pump action guns, which you can see on the table.
I don't know why these Chinese nationals are so obsessed with Ghana's gold like this. Imagine, Ghana has been sounding the alarm for months, warning that foreign nationals are banned from trading gold in Ghana. And just 3 days ago, the new law officially took effect. Now guess what happened just the day after? 10 Chinese nationals were busted right inside a private residence in Asankragwa, caught red-handed trading and smuggling gold, not in a market, not in an office, but in a house that has been secretly turned into gold smuggling hub. And among all the arrests made so far, because we have been reporting each and every arrest, this particular one is the most dangerous group, because what the gold board task force found there were gold, 1.3 million cedis in cash, pump action guns, casino cars, and even records of their gold transactions. Gold board CEO Sami Jamfi says this is a turning point, and this time there will be no deportation. These suspects will face full prosecution under Ghanaian law.
These are the 10 Chinese who were arrested, and we got gold on them, we got cash on them, and we got 12 pump action guns, which you can see on the table. So these are very dangerous people, very, very dangerous people. They are doing in Ghana things that Ghanaians will not dream to do in their countries. And we are working with the police to see whether these weapons are even licensed, whether these weapons are even licensed in the first place. And we also got a lot of cartridges that the national security personnel here will make available to you. The casino cards we got, these are not all. We have a lot of them. These are not all. And when you see a casino card like this, it is money. And they are so important to them so that the casino cards were in the two huge safes that we can make available to you for you to photograph. And these are the pieces of the gold bars that we got from them. You can see that for them to
China for foreigners and how do you call it, Ghanaians, so-called foreigners, or where China for, and then some part of Nigerians, and I use arm, omu use arm, abusia yeka arm da, omu use etuo, yes penny for say etuo mo sum, omu use etuo asekan, and then asefo, say omu de buy say, omu de betu ye former goodie, na omu de akom krum, inti se we Ghana ni, and now ye penny, now sorrow my we musa soliti omu, whether police or soldier, and I say a friend say abemu ni pana be soliti omu. These so-called people no enya de omodo ho ebechew abusia omobetu tuo because omukura we AK47 na sefo ya enye no kura say obekọ omo site a omeja wo say kosa, and it's very, very scary. And no ena yura Sam George oye minister yi address enkrofo yi omo che omo niema enya omo good bars any armed ahodwa ewo omo ho abusia we are full of documentary about foreigners and more Ghana. Ye come asema Ghana from penny for bubu nua egoma sum se sebe omonti se odogo bimpo enu abe minim se penny dua matemante no ena omugusu omu follow anase de ba de nti ena asad na Ghana for yina esu efre ibofo se esu fre Ghana from penny for se ibofo yi atwa hye so mbete kingdom Ghana for penny for momla na address bibi nkyere President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be ka bibi kyere enso ye fixed date and no say Kumasi date omo de betwi bomume me kire demonstration no etia aban ene how do you call it your friend says how igbo nsensem abusia President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say Kumasi KJT first 2 obedi huduma enti na police for say enra no omuma demonstration e maso such country team foreigner team be transe address oman no ensem a ye sufre ye mampani no de nsebe nkum kasa kire fi se yenya sebe ye presenters ye journalists sebe omo madwen wo fom ye tinye di sika to omo amoma kodi nechi enti no enra demonstration amba so ye hwe story we ni dig inside na obehu bone a foreigners eti Ghana edi etu hye oman for so no omo agi ye japade no omo de ko no omo akọ enjoy ye sweat na okoka ubenya asem abusia aha SDD TV bomodin subscribe share like na abusia kun engu enya kakaka. And this is lucky enough, this is a whole English, so you can enjoy this video wherever you are. Thank you.
Gold into this form, it means that they have a foundry, because when you mine gold, it comes in the form of nuggets or powder. So these are gold nuggets and gold powder, and we of course we believe that they have a lot of gold in their possession. And this gold they don't export, they smuggle. And when they smuggle, the dollars that must come back for the Bank of Ghana to show up, our foreign reserves and balance of trade payments, so that we can have a strong Ghana cedi, and so that when we go to the market, prices will be affordable, inflation will be under control, because imported goods are being brought in, with a strong Ghana cedi. You won't get that, because these guys are just destroying our country. They don't care about our economy. And that is why the president is supporting us to arrest them and make sure that they face the full rigors of the law. In gold trading, there is a way gold traders write receipts. All the things you see in my hand here are gold receipts. So you will see the density, you will see the weight, the gross weight, you will see the purity, you will see the price per pound. All these documents I'm holding are gold receipts. So these are the receipts that most gold traders use in Ghana. They don't use the normal receipts that you are accustomed to. So when you see this on somebody, then you know clearly that the person is in the business of buying gold. And currently, it's a crime for a foreigner to buy gold in Ghana. So we know what we are talking about. All these records, even though we don't understand China or the Chinese language, we've gotten an interpreter who is working with our investigators. And it is very clear that these are all records of gold that has been bought over a long period of time. And so we will pursue this matter to its logical conclusion. We want to get to the bottom of it. We want to know who is behind them. We want to know who is sponsoring them. How much gold have they bought over the period? Where is that gold? How is the gold taken out? Who are their accomplices? Are there any Ghanaian accomplices, if any? We are working on that, and we shall update the public.
But the question still remains, why does this keep happening? Why do foreigners feel so comfortable breaking our laws and exploiting our resources? A very big respect to the Good Board Task Force for acting fast and sending a clear message. This is the kind of bold action we need now.
My name is Ndume Green. I am a Nigerian journalist. For decades, tension between Ghanaians and Nigerians have always risen to a high point, leading to the destruction of many shops owned by Nigerians in many Ghanaian cities.
You can do whatever you have here in your country. But mind you that you people, some of your people is in my country.
These Ghanaian attackers claim Nigerians have entered into their marketplaces to carry out petty trading against local regulations.
Bring that knife, bring it. The brother said he will kill my brother. You are the one that supporting him. You are the one supporting him. I want to find my phone.
Support this violence. We support this violence, and this is not the thing that we are coming. We the bloggers are coming to on our cameras and condemn it. Why Ghanaians are attacking Nigerians? Why Ghanaians are attacking Igbos and other stuff? We want them to move from our country. If you have Ghana must go, yeah, then we need to get Nigeria must go too. We say we don't want these foreigners. Yeah, we understand some of Nigerians are doing well here. They are doing legit business, but most of them are criminals, especially these Igbo people. And this thing we have been saying, even their own governors, even their own leaders will tell you, if they arrest criminals, most of them are Igbos, most of them are their own people, robbing banks, robbing the citizen. And you can imagine how Ghanaians are, cooperating with these guys. So dangerous. Abusua, uko masemwa, ubenye peni bia na adwene sebe, na adwene yi to okegitia, ama mpanifo tietia so, enkura tietia so, ama moye ha. Abe 1 week na okofa na adwene be hye na adwene. Nyanse bia nim. Doing nasty things, uko kan na ye bechiw. And these days, yes, it's almost so.
Me did maybe some concern. Metochronom. Me ya edwuma mazin. Me nem Emeka na ye edwuma. E mazin. Ebra omo ba shop on. Na me ti kokoma mbe. No omo buy. So omo buy na police for ni soldiers nipa bibre kan ho. One buy na omo si me mpie store. Now they are meant to do more than a second. Lomo has been peeing and pee. The pee now, or will be some saying, anyone in the edge, man. I'm saying, Emeka and a edge, man. don't be some say. A you mammy no more, no one. I'm saying I'll bomb me. The master will bomb me. The master will bomb me. Me cast or mommy and I'm a boy. Because me need Ghana for. Be no me, you more Ghana Hanum. You know, must treat him, you know. I am a deck. Or man treat him good, and so me never master a bear, man. Even for me, what's me, boy, and your master, you know, it's me crying on my man, on the foul say. Many were yajma, and so me master ready. Or for BB, or the minute now a shop. Sa for him 8 months, me be free shop. And I would jam a pine, and I'm a cotton if you can. I'm a medical warrior. The warrior may buy me the bear 5 months with you. Now they 12 months for interest store, person store plan on the me yajma.
But the Nigerians are holding on to an ECOWAS treaty that permits all ECOWAS citizens to enter, reside, and establish in member states.
ECOWAS protocol allows citizens of member states to visit, travel to the member countries, reside there, and then engage in business or any other profession. It is very clear in the ECOWAS protocol. You can move in there, set up businesses or any vocation, and then you can reside. This is what the ECOWAS protocol is all about. It's about integrating the community into one. And that is what brought about the issuance of one passport, which we call ECOWAS passport. And so that is what the ECOWAS protocol is calling for. But on the other hand, you have the national laws. Each country has its constitution and the laws. And for instance, in the case of Ghana, they have the Act GIPC Act 478 or 473, I forgot, which did not take into account the ECOWAS protocol. And so you see in the situation where in Ghana you have the citizens and foreigners. Meanwhile, Ghana as a country belongs to ECOWAS. So there's a conflict here between the national laws and what? The ECOWAS protocol, of which Ghana is an active member.
The trade conflict between Nigerians and Ghanaians in Ghana is something that occurs almost every year. In the last 10 years, I have carried out a rigorous research on the Ghana-Nigeria relationship spanning over 4 centuries and more. The signs of this contact remain dotted all over both countries till today. For example, there are stories that some tribes in Ghana, like the Gans, migrated from Ileife, an ancient Yoruba town in southwest Nigeria.
The Gans of Laboni, for example, call themselves Boni. You see, like they believe they moved from Edo area. Edo as in Nigeria is now, they call them Benin people or Benin Republic. They come from that particular area, and so they believe that they come from Boni area in Edo kingdom in the past. And the Edo kingdom has historical connection with the Yoruba kingdom. I have read a lot of Nigerian history, and I know how they narrate the history of how the Edo prince left from the Ileife to the Edo area, a kingdom they used to call Igodom Igodo, which is the Edo kingdom today. So for the for the Gans of Laboni, they believe they came from that particular area to stay in Ghana, and they are part of the Gan people. Okay, the Gan people in general, their migratory pattern shows that they came from Oyo Kingdom, and they don't mess with about it that their origin is from the Oyo Kingdom. Except that sometimes you have these Egyptologists who argue further that they move all the way from Israel, pass through Egypt, and then they pass through Ileife, and then they move on to Ghana as a test. So every Ghana, when you ask him, will tell you I originated from Yoruba Kingdom.
Even at the moment, the special advisor on economic affairs, Dr. Alulu, is there with Dr. Baumia. He's a Yoruba front and back. Dr. Alulu. All these Chinese loans, he is the one drafting everything. There was an IGP who would have been the Inspector General of Police, but the law does not allow somebody who's related, not that background. Prince Oyedisi, he became the Deputy IGP. He would have been the IGP. He is the first commandant of Ghana Police. Talk about Sonny Thomas, a distinguished soldier. Talk about Dr. Garba. He was the last High Commissioner for Canada. He told us last week in Tamale that when they were in school, when they finished the secondary school, he and John Mama, they went to Nigeria to seek admission at Lagos University. So when they went, They asked them, yes, you are from where? And he said, oh, I'm from Ogbomoso City. Your mama, you are from where? He said, from Lagos. Okay, we will accept your this thing, but go and bring your tax clearance certificate from your parents. Say that is where both of them they fail, because he is an Ogbomoso man. He doesn't know anybody to go. He has not been going there. Neither your mama. His stepfather is a Yoruba. His stepmother is a Yoruba.
A Nigerian event in the Ghanaian capital, Accra. Speculative figures put the current number of Nigerians in Ghana above 1 million. Ghana had rode to freedom in 1957 on the back of what was a tumultuous freedom campaign led by Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
At independence, Nkrumah had operated an open-door policy, making Africa the centerpiece of Ghana's foreign policy. Africans from all colonies shared between France and Britain, all found a home in Ghana, especially in its capital, Accra. This population was dominated by Nigerians.
Nkrumah, as we know him, is a Pan-Africanist, and his Pan-Africanism consciousness developed while he was a student in Lincoln. And as you know, one of the people that had influence on Nkrumah going to Lincoln University in the United States was Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. As we know, Azikiwe came to Gold Coast in the 1930s, and he was the editor of a newspaper called West African Pilot. With this newspaper, or African Morning Post, that was the newspaper's name. And in this newspaper, Azikiwe actually influenced Gold Coast political consciousness, especially the young students who were in secondary schools, and also the returned Gold Coast diasporans who have come to fight for nationalism. So as a result, Nkrumah was also informed by Azikiwe's knowledge and consciousness about America. So Nkrumah went to Lincoln to study, and there he was also chanced to experience the Calabar activities, the racism, the apartheid of a sort in the US. So as a result, Nkrumah had to even move to UK to come for his law degree and his PhD. So what happened was that Nkrumah got that opportunity in UK to be part that organized what is called the Pan-African Congress, the fifth one, also known as the Manchester Congress. He was there, and he was with many other people who came there to join to help for that particular Manchester conference to come into fruition.
Within the 15th and the 16th century, traders from mainly northern Nigeria had already established contact with the Akan tribe in Ghana to buy gold.
I'm right here at the Manchester Palace Museum. This is actually the first place where the first king of the Ashanti Kingdom lived. This place plays a significant role in the first recorded history between Nigeria and Ghana. In 1873, when the Ashanti Kingdom had fought hardly against the British colonial rule in Ghana, it was the Global Hausas that the colonial government mobilized from Nigeria, known as the Hausa militia, to join them to be able to defeat the Ashanti Kingdom. It was difficult for them to have done so without that mobilization.
So when we talk about the Hausa Fulani that come to Gold Coast, as I told you in the earlier, there was a trade which spanned from the 1700s, where the Hausa Fulani traders were trading in kola nuts from Kano to Salaga. Salaga is in the northern part of Ghana, and that is where the kola nut trade was. So the Hausa traders come all the way from that place. Now, when Asantis conquered the northern territories around 1750s, some of the Hausa traders and scholars who were trading there were captured, and they were brought to the Asante Hene's palace, and some of them became the scholars that were writing Asante Hene's household history. So if you go back to history, even before the British brought the Hausa soldiers to come and fight from Nigeria, to come and fight in the 1824 Battle of Akatamanso, that is where they came in to fight. So they came to fight in 1824 for the British and other southern Akan states who fought against the Ashantis in 1826. In that fight, the Ashantis were defeated. And so the Hausas who were there, some of them were made to stay in Cape Coast originally. So they stayed in Cape Coast in Central Region, where they were made to be used to start what is called the Gold Coast Constabulary. That is the police. So the Gold Coast Police apparently was started with the Hausa Fulani warriors that came to fight for the British.
And the Yoruba started coming to Ghana, to Gold Coast, well over 200 years ago. There is a history that there was a time when the Ashantis even go for the Yoruba to come and help them to defend them during some wars. That is the Oyo Constabulary, the Oyos, the mercenaries from Oyos. But coming down here now, it became official when the British came down to Gold Coast, and they wanted to build some castles and forts and do some other work. They realized that the natives are not willing, they are not cooperative. Every day there's man excuse to the other. So decided to go to Nigeria to recruit labor from Nigeria. So they went and recruit the labor from the Nigeria. It's well over 100 years ago. When at that time, like I said, the only means of travel is either you walk on foot or by ship. Those days, ship is the transport, the safest way that you can and move a lot of people. We have so many ships, some of which is Oreo, some of SS Apapa, and the famous SS Alata. Now, when the people were recruited, they were full in the ship. So the colonial masters thought that no, it will not be easy to habitate all of them at one place. So they dropped some at Pram, dropped some Yorubas at Pram. They came again. When they got to Osu, they dropped some there. Then they came to English, Alata, Jamestown, and brought the bulk of them there.
Guys, so this is the story. As I was saying, some are doing legit business, some are helping Ghanaians to get job, to get money. Yeah. So because some of them has established business, some of them have established business, and they are doing legit business. They are making money in a good way, not in a bad way, like people robbing people, stealing people, beating people, kidnapping people to get money. So we have two faces, the wrong and the good side, the advantage and disadvantage. But what we are condemning now is the disadvantage of this whole thing is more than the advantage. That is why we are calling our leaders to come to the aid of citizens of Ghana. And these leaders think we are joking, we are just ranting. Bloggers want money, presenters want money, journalists want money, and media houses want money. Like they shared those money to bloggers and people to publish fake news about some project so that they can chop all the money of the project. And this time, bloggers are not going to sleep. We are going to report as the thing is. So Ghana leaders should arise and fight. And this time around, no fear. We call us fearless. Ghana youth, you must do this and protect our land. Abzia, you best sorry na yakon tokwaden enti obi bia o hwe me bia but mo de share video no enko actually please kindly share this video. Wherever this video is supposed to reach, share this video. Na abusia for mpenifo no ensanka no muhu ni amabone omoye. And I believe in some judge, and I believe in some judge office, some judge government, NDC, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will do something about this foreigners issue. I believe in John Dramani Mahama and NDC government, and we know they are going to do things to turn things around. Please, guys, here is SRD TV. Please kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Anytime you drop video or we come live, you get notification so that you can share and support us always. Please subscribe and share for more updates like this. Thank you.
Abusia media na konfoya the red and white by the king of Christianity. Says I be watching baby be a mijire ya. Na won say the be a konfoya na me catch say menye busim ka. Me yesu konfo. Ana me yabosombra for konfo. Ana me yesabi motia konfo. Asada tini nyina no. Konfoya me tumi bia ni asase wesu a me nkontate no. Me no kuredi ntira. Me ye konfo no na se bi konfoya. You be a free Cynthia, me fra home. And then nyina me fra bofo no mudi nkomo. Obi wani problem kutiana pa. Eye bofo bi na di nachi. Na bofo no di nachi no wa hunu bofo na kwan. Ma ne ma nko emfama no. Enye ne ma bia na ya baifo na di ye nipa wo. Ya na ya honhum ni bebrebe timi ko hie nipa bi. Wo hu na no apena sem wotim di nhirama no. Honhum bi ti ko hie wo bi. Ohu na anu ata no wetim de niam bone ye de so ano ene de wo hwe me baabi a migire asabe maso aside kwabna esu agamasu ene sabe esu kuntunkuni ho wo hwe baabi a migire ya bofo kira maso simachi pa bia nim kira maso de kira masite ma menka se menche ni nim komo kakra bi wa fa number na go screen ase no A brother who could have feared and a question and I'm trusting you. Brother, sister, I'm a watch me, papa, watch him. Who face the problem, Wabraboo? And your man quay farmer. Our listen quay. And you must some quay. Sika some quay. Sabe what I know why. Watch a child near Sunny. Brother, 1 year soon background. Me besides say, soon bend a command. Ewa Abrabum. Debiana make us soon Abrabona Yaboni, Yabona was spiritual, your mother of physical. Woman about Abrabo was spiritual. Woman physical, woman Brabon, you make way for more. Okay, say Papa Quamoti, ya Papa despite him. Canada Japan, so woman is soon background. Kese comedy ye on. Kwame Chedam. Yes, a woman is soon background and comedy. Obiano Becan and Hintasam the other day, Chileno, and Penifosa what if I quite one year so. Nyamemwa, Nyamenta will be a editing of Wissing Yamemwa, Yamentimwa. And Yamema message. What's some 92 and you watch our country? When you soon to know, answer woman the way. Mameka's in Michilo, and Saturday Nanape. Me yobia me yesunsum ni mani ko akiri ahun bebrebe na mete wo voice ahun bebrebe na me hu wo enti baabi a woni nam no baabi a wo pa wo problem no se bi wo pa no solve no nipa kro woni ani enti nema nko ye mfama ma me gazi me chiro wa ba wi ase wo se bosom enim wa de bo nipa bosom bo nipa na se bo asai na bra wo na ka kire wo eya kristofo atoro ne adada kontompo ani ye de adada mo eti muhunu konfo a muhunu se konfo ya atanta de ma menka se binchiro entuma agokura no eto de hiyama ma de so yaduani di enti boso wanya atanta de wate u problem na wona mu no o face problem wa wale semu a family number ne frame ebia na was spiritual marriage no ya wode eda ni wadi a woda oba bayi ni wadi di a kirew ani ya wadi woda o mayi ni wadi nya de enkirew. Spiritual marriage ni yewo mienu ba ku meska de hinta wona o ma wunu woda wono ma beda o na ma wudi yi anda de yi wo ma wunu no ono na sabe okọ awade enye wo ye adwuma enye sika ntimi ntira wonsem obede timi afiri sa problem ni fa number na frɛ konfo ya ye was spiritual items o hwem wutie me ne confirm aka che wo say there is no double money in one. But you was sika kwanchire wo hweme no gwan kasa betima command sika eni kwaso bi command sika de ma musi dipa ne twa sika so nyame na eche enti se be bone be na de nyame so mo onye sika wa cheki eye nipa bi na mpese obedi ana wa tie wo sunsum bela na se sunsum kro ye mpaja ni mfiri wo sunsum ba bi bia wo sika hye bia na nanom be kwa akwaje di ama eti wa na be fre sika se kudimra l'argent mera safa dollars pounds euros and for our country we na also mamika se michiro for that water so bolo kenke entimi command sika tieniye obi akwatia de wachi wokra no achiwade ade aka no obede de for that water akọ wokra na achiwade ye wa akwanche wo wase ye komfo ya wo ba mi fia aha ya akwanche papa fie anantwie enwan nkraman emponche enkokọ emro noma obia ne kra obia ne susu fa number ne frɛ konfo ya mapasi kasa minya konfo ya wo ba bia ba mabrabo ma no okọ be ma bia ba mabrabo ma no okọ papa meton ne ma ye nto enyama nyina fa akoma me papa ba bia obia be wura bia de ni je baba mi wura na da wura wa pie papa mitiye me ya papa na me nan adecha me kon adecha me nsa hey fana ma ne free the great one so ni mbofo kira mai woni mbofo afa free ombeje adwuma ne kama no ndi ama aha enema bi akote wo susum bi ama abraba ya bisi basade ama aha ye dane no shebre ni krabe ne nyankopɔ de ma wo no nyame amfo wa ma se beye kaya yo dabi wo be kotre UK wo kotre Canada bia ne nyankopɔ se mentu kwa na wo yie die wo Ghana as when you be a man bisa mo to akotra UK to obre enema bi wa ya nanye abaifo na yiwo ye dependi ye nipa no ye hwehwe ye shebre ne ye nkrabe ne nyankopɔ de amaye aha yesu sumoduma ye was spiritual items wo fa number ne friend say na nema nkoyi ma ya bisa mame na me ame pese mitimi command sika na me de ka wo UK na me de ka wo Canada na me de metime twetwa mo aka fra me na sunsum na otu sika say yempagya ne free so na wa command sika simple is a me mitimi fa me kan command sika ma ai mo te ni be che mi mu a ono ni di wonu ni sunsum na be ya sika no de ache. By the way, wona kasa betima command sika e ya kwankyere ye waduro bi wa ye fia ye friend boame a ye friend ntwemra eno no ye de brewa wo de be kyerese de obesima yusu no 81 na be command sika emfa woni wo bi adwuma a wo ya ye tu aka bosome wa wo betima command sika fana ma na frɛ komfo ya ye spiritual items wa spiritual items na ye ka no se bi da bi akomfo ya na meka mesese wo be ye benfo a e ye haban ni nupira ya kaso obi ya benfo a me komfo ya me posum ni me nsuo ni mitumi ntino miji me hutumi se me ye benfo na tie ni e de na ma me benye obi di na wale sembai ye to dwanto na ntwe ye ya amamre ni nyina wie ye no se be sena na no se be awade ni wonya wunim de ntira sunsum na obedi na chi no so ma ne ware no se wanfa sunsum no na chi wade ankasa nipa dua na wose musuo nko an wayi a watu sika atogo enipa na boka beka se konfo no ne aduro hey ye kasa aduro brother tumi nkasa aduro nkasa ye na ye tumi ne kasa mafo ne be kasa ma aduro na kasa ma tumi me nkasa ma me ho me kasa ma aduro eti ya spiritual items wa ye no oil ni bini ya wane semna wa ha oil ni bini sa oil we eye haban maako 42 ana ede ye oil we na friend back to sender oil we na chiri bayfo oil we na ma wunu se obi a woni ni wadwuma sebe odwon ho adwumboni se we su oil we ya na se nipa no onya bayfo kra na odwon ho adwumboni a brother ohun ani ma woni wudi nkoma wantimi hwo ani mu da oyiwe be mu ohun ni pakro yew beje oyiwe bi fa kopeti wadwuma beje oyiwe bi fa ko srasra wadwuma na wo ye no wabra bone ma be koye di amawo sunsum na wo da no no obeda wonu meda biem sika na ntimi ntra sika betra srem abraba na koye no ene ma be koye di amawo asada to oyiwe no oyiwe no ahaban maako 21 anya yi free 42 ni ana yede ye soap semna sunsum no woda na akyerebe anini apramre ni ananka ne yapamo woda wontimi na enema nkoye mfama ososo da ye basabasa abrabo no fema ni wo enema woye bibien yeye be ma ne ba wo be bresa na okọ oba ne ba wo be bresa na okọ bra beji soap ni bi miensa ne nam oto oyo na no oto semna no ye woni nku wo ho febe cream no se wo hu a nipa bi ehia wo hu se wo ehia wo su nipa da woni bibi wo ye fe pa eso nam se wo yempa wo yenti no ye de kaka moto bibi ye de face bi de ahye wanim eti obi hu se wo ye kakai obi hu wo ba wo hu beba bi hu wo ba bema ni hu wo ba ne se ne yonko bema enti otimi ni nkomo bra beto febe cream no bi febe cream no pe cream no na pese yamfanya kaji ma de be yama yamfanya ponso ma de be yama yamfanya powder ma de be yama yamfanya handkerchief ma de be yama woni wo nipa no edi nkomo nyina no ade hanki no fa woni kaji na wabo nipa ni din di ato dada powder na wabo nipa ni din di asra woni dada sabi nku na wabo nipa ni din di asra woni dada woni nipa ne ka asem nasa ne kra modu ti se de ya ana me kra bibia ni mi hu what was within seconds was me kra ma me hwe obisika bi wo ho me de ato ama ma me fa ma he bra ni amwo na di yese wo ma yese nkwa ni yese ya yeto obi yese nkwa pa so oni to woni hips esesebi wo protocol bra ni ma osunsumu protocol ne mpie physical baby abewura bia wodi nhyira ni yeje ebe free wo konfo ya mesaya de ya de be se cancer kidney diabetes hepatitis B stroke sebe wo baby no monsa obabi numri sebi obabi wo wa adwenem ka na dwene ho sebi enye wanya noma wo abrochire wo pa e wo abrochi akora na enye noma fana ma ne frame ye be ya bisasa ne ahwehwem eye ne shebre ne nkabla ka fi nyama oba be ka kire wo enye ne nkrabia na okra fi nyama oba na ye obi na aye ne saa so a na nanom beda na didi akire yen na sebi ye de ho dry de e de aka kwanche bi wo anu waye brother sister aha eye Comfort spiritual and herbal center e brother ni ku de fiada ni kwesi ada na etrase Jesus nyuma number na go screen na say 0241 185804 0241 185804 0557 590395 0557 590395 mami no nka se mi ka mi wure yafi unwa ba bi hwe me pa won yaba e wo so de bato ne naso spiritual marriage na Mexica no e ma be ma wa bra bom e ma wunya akono ma ne be ma ne nawo and ye was spiritual marriage bi wo ha die Mexica no wanya ne wadi nkyerɛ enti wo be de nya be ma na ne nawo enti wo sika na wanya ne bebrebe ni nyina no amanfo gina kyerɛ sɛ wo de wa wo de na akɔgi sika enye no kore sika ye kurafo che obi ya sika wo ye opo no nko a ye be da be di sika nko enti se wo hwem ne se wo wo problem obi ka kire wo se bosom maba se bi wo ye yale ne abisa se bosom be na aka konfo wa fa achache ni da se bosom maba no ma yale ni a anko be ka yalefo akonfo wo pefefe akonfo wo fe papa akonfo ye ma na ye mema ye ho fe papa enti mu obi na ada wadwene e ma won tra nyame fie se wo peba abra wunya aba tie niye to anama na bra eso si de kwabra ne ma omo fe pa abrofo atente gram ene wuna sebe omo chen ahemfo fana ba de guski na se ne frame wona wo hwe me ne wa wo timi wunya chinifo afreme wunya chinifo ameto me spiritual items ni bi wunya chinifo amesesai emeto me spiritual items ni bi ba wunya chinifo abrabeto bi ne kohwe see and believe yesi do ani behunu ana abedi ho adanse Comfort spiritual and herbal center minimi nso ni maboso honhom ni de timi ya na mabeka nyam na wotumi no bi yetumi ne kansa mafo eti muna mukase Comfort kasa do ase wo chese woni wotumi mini tumi na djuma wotimi fam so ye ana mba mbebo hu dawuru eti se wosi mi ni tumi a bra woda wo hwem bra na bra be so ye de ehwe ye bia ya pro de ato wade so na so no wa fa ama ye ntimi nsu ye wotu fia mi ntimi nsu ye ma na mo wodi begira manim ko ade a mesie ama okoma ye de adwo o so be cha kwa me okoma sa so ma so nkwata santima mpuru de ye kuna na nakora bi ya do ye kura hene na so si de kwabra na mutu a bedi midjuma e brada ne okuada fiada ne kosiada ana etrase yesus numa fada mba ne frame mi ne nsem ne pere be se hia epia